Hello everyone, I'm MVL and welcome to another episode of Video Game Pickups. Now before we get into the pickups proper and some gameplay footage, I want to show you some other things I picked up for the Evercade system. First of all, I picked up the limited edition Cosmic Purple Evercade handheld. This thing looks amazing, it's purple all the way around, which looks amazing, and this was a limited edition from Funstock. And it looks absolutely great, so I'm very happy to pick that up, which is really cool. And I also picked up the Founders Edition of the Evercade VS, which is their home console unit. Now, if you've never heard about Evercade before, it's a great system. It has a handheld and a home console. The handheld actually does go into TV via HDMI at 720, but the home console does it at 1080, and it has a dual cartridge system, which can also unlock some secret games as well, which is pretty cool. But you can have two cartridges in at once, and I do prefer the home console experience, which is why I'm very happy to have the home console unit. It has up to 4 players as well, so it can use multiplayer as well with the controller. The controller actually I like as well. You get a wired controller with it with a great length to the lead, which is very handy. And this also came with not just 2 controllers, but 6 cartridges as well. 2 console cartridges and 4 arcade cartridges, bringing them up to, at the time, 26 cartridges. And there's 2 more on the way as well, which is awesome. So the first one I got with this collection here is the Intellivision Collection 1. Physical Intellivision games on a cartridge collection, which is very awesome. This includes Night Stalker, Astro Smash, Thin Ice, Thunder Castle, Shark Shark, Princess Quest, Frog Bog, Snafu, Slapshot, Super Pro Hockey, Pinball, Buzz Bombers, and World Rockets. There you go. And these games have been chosen specifically to work with the Evercade controller as well. Yeah, awesome to grab that. All of these, by the way, have a physical manual included as well, which is pretty awesome. Very cool, very great collector's aspect about the Evercade. Next up we have the Bitmap Brothers collection, which is very exciting. One of my favorite games for the Mega Drive. Well, actually, I prefer it on the Amiga, but it is a great game on the Mega Drive as well. And that is the Chaos Engine on this cartridge. But this cartridge also includes Speedball, Xenon 2 Mega Blast, another great game that is also on the Mega Drive, or Genesis if you will. Speedball 2 and Speedball 2100, which is a 32-bit game. The system itself can go from 8-bit to 32-bit. Which is really cool. You get lots of different games on there, and not just retro games as well, but you also get some collections with indie games on, and retro-inspired modern games, which is pretty cool. Next up we have the first of the arcade collections, the Atari Arcade Collection 1, which has 13 games on that as well. These are arcade games, and they have a different colorization, like the handheld that's in purple. And we have Asteroids Deluxe, Canyon Bomber, Centipede, Crystal Castles, Liberator, Lunar Lander, Millipede, Missile Command, Night Driver, Pong, Skydiver, Super Breakout, and Warlords are on this cartridge right here. At this time, there are 22 home console cartridges compilations, and there are 4 purple arcade cartridges. Here's the Data East Collection 1 right here with 10 games on that. This includes Burger Time, Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninjas, Gates of Doom, Wizard Fire, Breakthrough, Tumble Pop, Darwin, 4078, Slice by, Chain Reaction, Lock and Chase. Alright, there's that one there. And we also have the Jalico Collection 1. So many games on these things. This has 6 on it. It has Alligator Hunt, Thunder Hoop, World Rally, Biomechanical Toy, Glass and Snowboard Championship. And then the last arcade collection is the Technos Collection 1. And that includes 8 games. And on that we have Mysterious Stones, Dr. John's Adventure, Block Out, Combo Tribes, Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, Double Dragon 3, The Rosetta Stone, Mania Challenge, Minky Monkey, and Battle Lane Volume 5. 8 games on that one, pretty cool. And as I mentioned, there's 2 more cartridges on the way with the Renovation Collection, which features such great hits like Valis and Gaia Res, which is very cool. Some valuable games if you were to go after the Mega Drive originals for that, but these cartridges are very cheap. Which is very cool to get those in that collection. And also there is the Gremlin collection coming out with another favourite of mine, which I have on the Mega Drive, but again, I actually preferred it on the Amiga, and that was Zool. So very excited about what's coming up for the Evercade. And yeah, it's a fantastic system, and I'm looking forward to that. It's only been out just over a year now, with a bunch of cartridges come out already and more on the way. But speaking of cartridges, let's move on to the pickups proper. So first up we have Golden Axe on the Master System. This is a beat-em-up game. The brave warrior Tarek set out on a journey of adventure equipped with his powerful sword and magic in order to retrieve the Golden Axe, which has been stolen by the Titan Death Adder. The journey that lies ahead is filled with danger and treachery, as Tarek will have to do battle with many bandits and strange creatures that are waiting for him. That's Golden Axe on the Master System. Next up we have Bobble Old and New for the Game Boy Advance. This is a platform game, which includes 2 games on 1 cartridge. It contains the classic original Bobble and a new remade version with updated graphics and sounds. The classic is back. Bub and Bob's girlfriends have been taken, and it's your job to save them. Capture the villains in your bubbles and pop your way to victory as you battle your way through 100 levels of Bubble Mayhem. And you can also enjoy the action with co-op play as well. That's Bobble Old and New on the Game Boy Advance. And next up we have Final Fantasy Tactics Advance for the Game Boy Advance. This is a tactical role-playing game. When Marche and his friends open an ancient magical tome, their small town is transformed into a fantasy-filled kingdom known as Ivalice. Now Marche must take up the sword and master the arts of war if he has any hope of returning home. Guide Marche and his clan against countless foes in tactical combat and discover the wonders of Ivalice. How will you restore your town to normal? And do you even want to? This game lets you build up a party from mysterious mages, powerful dragoons, and fierce gladiators, and master the ability to conjure flames, stop time, shatter armor, or summon creatures into battle. The fate of Ivalice is in your hands in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance on the Game Boy Advance. And next up we have Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits on the Game Boy Advance. This is a collection of arcade games. It includes Defender, Sinistar, Robotron 2084, and Joust. In Defender, you must defend the planet from ravenous space aliens intent on taking all of the humans from under your protection. In Sinistar, prevent evil from being unleashed and destroy everything in your path. In Robotron 2084, save the last humans on Earth by destroying hordes of marauding mutant robots. And in Joust, take to the air on your winged bird of prey and dismount your opponents. It's 4 great games in one on Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits on the Game Boy Advance. And next up we have Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure on the Game Boy Advance. This is an action platformer. Pitfall Harry has been taken by the spirit of an evil Mayan warrior and needs help right away from Harry Jr., who will need to journey through the rainforests and mines and past waterfalls and ruins. Being careful as the Mayan Empire is filled with deadly traps and enemies. You'll have to think fast and move even faster because time is running out. This game lets you swing from vines, soar off bungees, and take a ride in an abandoned minecar as you venture through 5 action-packed worlds. You need to watch out for sinister gargoyles, deadly crocodiles, ghostly skeletons, and terrible traps like fiery pendulums. Brave the dangers of the foreboding Mayan temple in Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure on the Game Boy Advance. And next up we have Shining Soul 2 on the Game Boy Advance. This is an action role-playing game. Long ago, the Warriors of Light defeated darkness, but in time the story became just an old legend. For many years the world was at peace, but eventually a disaster slowly drew near. Thick, mysterious clouds formed overhead, blocking out the sun, but not releasing a drop of rain. The people were tormented by drought for years. Then, monsters began to appear, and the people's hearts filled with despair. King Marcel, the ruler of Clantel, feared for his people's welfare, and so he announced a grand tournament at the Colosseum to find a mighty hero that could protect the country and vanquish the wandering monsters. This game includes all new character classes, each with strengths and weaknesses that can mean the difference between victory and defeat. There's tons of equipment to collect, and new side quests allow you to build up your character and discover rare items in your quest to save the world from being engulfed in darkness. Destiny awaits in Shining Soul 2 on the Game Boy Advance. Next up we have Alunda 2 on the PlayStation. This is an action role-playing game. You are Flint, a renegade swordsman on a quest to free a kingdom from the grip of a sinister ruler. Through a land of hidden danger you wield your weapon, navigating an intricate story wrought with bizarre characters, brain-twisting puzzles, and wild games. But beware, because an even greater evil looms. This game lets you journey through hours of immersive gameplay set in a fully 3D world, and collect hidden puzzle pieces, rings, herbs, and over 60 special items as you fight a slew of mega bosses and monsters in real-time RPG battles on land, sea, and air. You can swim, climb, and jump to solve hundreds of action-based puzzles as you go, and enjoy 10+ minigames to test your skills and increase your stats. Wield the sword, solve the puzzles, and live the journey in Alunda 2 on the PlayStation. And next up we have Hugo, Frog Fighter on the PlayStation. This is a puzzle game. One beautiful summer's evening, the frogs suddenly stop croaking. Doc Crocco's soldiers are busy catching all the frogs for a barbecue, and so Hugo sets off on a journey through the swamp, jungle, crystal grotto, and the factory to save the frogs. That's Hugo, Frog Fighter on the PlayStation. Next up we have the Mega Man Zero Collection on the DS. This is a collection of Mega Man games. It includes Mega Man Zero, Mega Man Zero 2, Mega Man Zero 3, and Mega Man Zero 4. For the first time ever, this collection lets you play through the entire Mega Man Zero series from beginning to end in one game cartridge on the Nintendo DS. And this release includes a brand new easy scenario mode, which means anyone can jump right into the action. And this is packed full of collectibles as well, which you can unlock as you play through the games. Take Zero to the next level in the Mega Man Zero collection on the DS. And finally we have Solatorobo, Red the Hunter on the DS. This is an action role-playing game. Red is a mercenary, living a dog's life in the Shepherd Republic. After a mission goes awry, he and his robo must take on the job of a lifetime and put down a creature of pure destruction. Embark on quests, engage in relentless combat, and explore a beautiful world. Spend your hard-earned cash in customizing your robot and making it invincible, in a captivating tale where you discover the mysterious ploy that threatens the Shepherd Republic in up to 4-player action, where you can also compete against your friends in thrilling robot air races. It's a magnificent adventure in Solatorobo, Red the Hunter on the DS. And there you have it, those are all of my pickups for this episode of Video Game Pickups. If you liked the video, please leave a like or a comment to let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. And if you'd like to, you can also support me through Patreon or YouTube channel membership. Thank you for watching, I've been MVL, and I will catch you next time.